Football Transfers have just stated that Spurs are interested in Crystal Palace midfielder Eze. £60 million is the asking price. And Chelsea, Manchester United and Manchester City are also interested in the England international. Heung-min Son, James Maddison, Christian Romero, Mickey van der Ven and Dejan Kulusevski give their thoughts on the 2023-2024 campaign.
Chris Cowlin. Fan cams, club news, transfer news, match previews, legend interviews, Spurs winning, press conferences, covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you listen to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And may I take this opportunity to introduce a couple of new channel sponsors. We've got Mind Jerseys. You can order the new Tottenham Hotspur home, away and goalkeeper shirt now. You will also get an extra 10% discount by using the discount code COYS. Also, Alloy Collectors, they have got some fantastic Tottenham Hotspur collectibles. Do check out their website. The link is in the description below, and use CC15 for 15% discount. Let's start with a report from Football Transfers. They have stated it exclusive. Tottenham make Eze move as Crystal Palace star expects club to honour agreement. Spurs are expected to initiate discussions with Crystal Palace within the next 2 weeks regarding the potential signing of attacker Eze, who expects his side to honour a gentleman's agreement to allow him to leave this summer. Football Transfers had previously reported that preliminary talks have already occurred with the players' representatives and Johan Lang, Tottenham's new technical director, who succeeded Fabio Prasci as the club's chief recruitment officer. The 25-year-old, currently training with the England squad for Euro 2024, is open to a move across London. In the report from Football Transfers, it states his family was invited to the North London derby, Spurs v Arsenal, which was exclusively revealed by Football Transfers. While Eze will not push for a transfer, he expects Crystal Palace to honour an agreement to let him leave if Spurs meet the club's asking price of approximately €70 million. That is the equivalent around £60 million. This, in effect, has become an unofficial release clause. The report also states that Palace boss Oliver Glasner is keen on retaining Eze's services ahead of his first full season in charge at Selhurst Park, and the Eagles will not entertain selling the player for less than the €70 million asking price. Eze has been in outstanding form this season, contributing to 9 goals in his last 12 Premier League appearances under new Glasner, as the Eagles excelled late on in the campaign. His performances have also attracted interest from champions Manchester City, Manchester United and Chelsea, all of whom are reportedly considering a move for him this summer. Tottenham are ready to put themselves in the driving seat to sign Eze by making an early move, though a deal may not be easy to conclude while the player is still with England at Euro 2024. 5 Tottenham Hotspur stars have given their thoughts on the 2023-2024 season. Of course, Ange Postecoglou's first Premier League season at Tottenham Hotspur. Captain Heung-min Son said collectively, from the more regular starters to those coming on, everyone has been so supportive and has wanted to improve. So I'm appreciative of that because it has helped bring everyone together. Sometimes when we've been in a tough moment, this group has shown that everyone is ready to play for this team, and I'm really pleased to see that as a captain. I really appreciate everyone that's come into the squad, even the young players like Mikey Moore, who has been training with the group and working really, really hard. It's great to see these kinds of things. Son then went on to say, generally across the whole season, it's been very positive and we've been making steps forward. Obviously, there is still room for improvement, but the overall positive energy suggests it has been a great season. Christian Romero's thoughts on the 2023-2024 campaign. He said Ange has a winning mentality and has totally changed the direction of the club. When he arrived, he brought everyone together and we now all have the same mental attitude and approach. We all share the same ambition to be successful and to win things at this club, and that is the key. We play in an entertaining style and we're all very happy with the way that the manager sets up and wants to play. Of course, we've had ups and downs this season. A lot has happened. Let's not forget we have a young squad with players playing their first season in the Premier League. It is not easy playing in the Premier League. Romero then went on to say, you don't just settle in over 2 or 3 months. It is tough, but it's been a decent first season with this top manager. Some inconsistencies, but overall good. I know we couldn't quite keep up the pace to be battling for the league title, but now we have to keep trying to grow and improve in order to be travelling in the proper direction. Romero then went on to say, we must finish well and come back stronger next season. The young players will benefit from this first season of experience and we will perform better. Next season is going to be the big one for us. Spurs midfielder James Maddison gave his thoughts on the 23-24 season and said, I would say it's been a positive season, yes. New manager and a bit of overhaul, losing the club's best ever player on the eve of the first game. A lot of pundits had their say on what our season would look like, and we've stayed in and around the top 4, top 5, and we finished 8th last year. So it's an improvement. Not where we want to be, but looking back on reflection, once the season is done, we'll be able to take positives from it and build for next year. Mickey van der Ven gave his thoughts on the season and said it's been an unbelievable season. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Premier League, playing for our fans every game. They support us everywhere. Look at Sheffield United. Sheffield is far. It was the last game of the season and they were there. We all really appreciate that. For myself, it has been an unbelievable season. I'm really happy to play, really happy to be here, and hopefully many more good things to come. I hope I can build from this. And as a team, we can build from this also. Kulusevski gave his thoughts on the 2023-2024 campaign and said, I had some highs this season and I will never forget that. I don't take it for granted. As a player, of course, you want more. You want to score every game, to assist every game. But 8 goals, that was much improved on last year. So I will keep working hard and try to do more next season. The team performance has been good. We improved a lot. Of course, we wanted more and we were close to doing more. But sometimes you have to accept life, keep working and believe in what you're doing. We started from zero. We changed everything. It is not easy. But next season, we start with more experience. We know what the coach wants. So now we go out, we rest. The players who play in the Euros and Copa America, they do that. But after we come back and we will be better and hungrier. Now, my thoughts on everything in this episode. Let's start by talking about Spurs being linked to Eze. This is not the first time that Spurs have been linked to Eze, and it isn't the first time that we've been linked to Eze when he's been playing for Crystal Palace. We were linked to Eze when he was actually playing for QPR a couple of years ago. A top talent. I was actually surprised at the time that Spurs did not get the deal done because he was a top talent, is a top talent. I would love to see him in a Spurs shirt. I said this a couple of years ago and I haven't changed my opinion. I think he's a top talent. I think he's going to go all the way to the very top. I think he's going to end up playing for England multiple times in his career. The only thing is now that Chelsea, Manchester United and Manchester City are all interested, and I've no doubt that top European clubs will be interested in him as well. If Spurs could get this deal done, I would be an extremely happy man. £60 million is the asking price, apparently, from Crystal Palace. The only thing that I would worry about right now is not only are the likes of City interested, but Oliver Glasner has done a fantastic job since he's arrived at Selhurst Park. So he is building something, and it seems that he is building something quite special there at the moment. And Crystal Palace are certainly on the up with him in charge. You know, they are looking at and are signing decent players at the moment. So whether they want to build the team around the likes of Eze and Elise, that is going to be interesting. But would I like to see Eze in a Spurs shirt? Absolutely. Would I mind Spurs paying £60 million for him? Absolutely not. I think we need top talent in the team. in the starting 11 and in the squad, and so we can compete on all fronts in all competitions next season. Now, Heung-min Son, James Maddison, Romero, Van der Ven, Kulusevski have all reflected on the 2023-2024 campaign. I agree with all the comments that all 5 of them have said. I do think the season will go down as a success. I do think that a lot of us fans expected a little bit more, especially after the first 10 games. But overall, when you reflect on the season, it has to go down as a success. I think that Ange Postecoglou has got a big season ahead for next year. But as I keep saying, and as I will continue to say throughout the whole of the summer transfer window, we need top signings in this window again. Another window very similar to the last summer transfer window with top players, exactly like Eze. I think with some top additions in this squad, these players, these 5 players are certainly giving a lot of fighting talk. They're all talking about next season. They're all stating that next season, that is the one. That is the one. So they are expecting big things. They are obviously being told that we are, or Ange Postecoglou is going to be heavily backed in the transfer window. So that is music to my ears. I hope that Ange is fully backed. He gets every single signing on his shopping list in. Spurs do a good job of offloading a number of these players that need to head out the door as well. There are reports in the last, 24, 48 hours that Spurs could release up to 16 players in the summer. Ange Postecoglou, he knew when he came in, last summer that this job was a huge one. And, it was a huge rebuild. We are still going through a huge rebuild. And, we need top players in. A lot of players need to go out the door. And, I love the fight and talk from all of these 5 players. But, of course, the proof is in the transfer windows. Let's see who comes in. But what a great start it would be to sign someone like Eze. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Do check out all of the sponsors: TalkSport, Mind Jerseys, Echo 61, Zooch Converters and Alloy Collectors. I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week. Come on, you Spurs.